A new way to have eggs for breakfast. My family asks for these every weekend. Start by grating 3 medium potatoes. Do it on a larger grid, then add sliced ham to those potatoes. Mix these 2 ingredients carefully. Add pepper and salt to this batch. After that, whisk 1 egg. Also add 30 grams of flour. The mixture will acquire a better consistency. Once again, mix carefully, then melt the butter in a frying pan. At this time, make a round form of the resulting mass, in which you also make an indentation. It should resemble a nest. Pour the eggs into the indentation. Fry them over medium heat for about 10 minutes. Preferably covered. Turn them over and fry for another 5 minutes until golden brown. After this time, remove them from the pan. Serve them with your favorite vegetables. Guaranteed that you will want to have them every day.
Delicious chicken fillets in soy sauce. My family asks for them every day, and everyone who tries them asks for more. You need 4 chicken fillets. Cut them diagonally, all the same way, only on one side. Cut 2 red onions in half and chop them. Slice 2 larger tomatoes. Pour 2 tablespoons of olive oil and half a cup of soy sauce into a large dish. Add a pinch of salt, a bit of pepper, oregano, and basil to taste. Remember that soy sauce is already salty, so you don't need too much salt. Add a tablespoon of brown sugar and squeeze 2 cloves of garlic through a press. You can add more garlic if you like. Marinate the chicken breasts in the mixture. Soak them on each side. Wrap in foil and let it sit for half an hour. Sprinkle onions on the bottom of a baking dish. Arrange tomato slices on top. Place the chicken fillets on them. Arrange them side by side. Pour the remaining marinade over them. Put it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 30 minutes. After this time, take it out and sprinkle the top with grated yellow cheese. Put it back in the oven, bake until the cheese melts and browns. You can serve the finished dish to guests. It looks amazing and tastes excellent. You can place a single fillet on a plate and savor its original taste. Everyone is surprised by this simple dish and asks for the recipe. Each side of aluminum foil has its significance. There is a matte side and a shiny side. Each has a different use. Almost everyone has aluminum foil at home, but we often don't use it according to its proper application. There are 2 ways to use foil, with the shiny side up or down. One side helps retain the temperature of the food, while the other helps reduce it. To make it easy to understand, we'll show you how to use it. When wrapping a product in aluminum foil with the matte side out, it allows heat to pass through easily and reach the inside of the package. This is helpful for preparing potatoes on the grill. Wrap the potatoes in foil with the matte side up. Repeat this for the number of potatoes you want to cook. The potato will be perfectly cooked and not burnt. On the other hand, use the shiny side up to wrap a sandwich for work or food that will be stored in the fridge. Did you know that each side of the foil has a different application? Put the lemon into the boiling milk, just a few minutes, and something delicious will be created. Prepare 750 milliliters of milk. I used whole milk. It had over 3% fat. Pour the measured amount of milk into a pot. Take 1 lemon. Roll it for a moment. This kneading will make it easier to squeeze out the juice. The juice from 1 lemon is enough. Turn on the stove and start boiling the milk. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Stir to prevent the milk from burning. When the milk starts to boil, pour in the lemon juice. Stir until it boils again. The milk will curdle. That's what we want. Remove from the stove and let it cool for several minutes. Place a sieve lined with cheesecloth over a container. Strain the cheese from the whey. Gently pour the curdled milk into the sieve. Cover the cheese with cheesecloth and press it with a heavy object. And it's ready. When the cheese drains, uncover it. Gently place it on a plate. You can also immediately prepare delicious sandwiches with it. All you need are pieces of bread, butter, freshly made cheese, and chives. Enjoy your meal. Chicken drumsticks, like from the oven. When you try them, you won't believe they were fried in a pan. A delicious idea for dinner that will surely appeal to everyone. Pour some olive oil onto the bottom of the pan. Take chicken drumsticks, arrange them in a circle. About 10 pieces should be enough. Place them next to each other. Drizzle the meat with honey. First, pour a little in the middle, then drizzle over the legs. Turn on the stove and start frying the meat. Sear until lightly browned. Flip the chicken pieces to the other side and continue frying. When the meat is well browned, add finely chopped 3 cloves of garlic. Sprinkle about half a teaspoon of salt. Approximately the same amount of pepper and a teaspoon of sweet paprika. Add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Pour about 150 milliliters of water and continue frying. Check the meat from time to time and turn it. Let us know which city you are watching us from. Leave a message in the comments. When the meat is tender, sprinkle it with chopped parsley. And it's ready to serve. Everyone who tries it is convinced that it's oven-baked chicken. It's delicious, juicy. The meat falls off the bone, and it tastes excellent. The spaghetti spoon has a hidden function. It's incredibly useful. You'll be amazed when you find out about it. Next time you cook pasta, make sure to use it. Here's what it's all about. Most of these spoons have a peculiar hole. If your spoon has one too, you've probably wondered what it's for. Obviously, when you're cooking pasta, you can use it to scoop it out. The prongs prevent the pasta from slipping, while the hole allows water to drain. But that's not all. This hole serves another function, one that few people know about. You're about to find out. Spaghetti packaging comes in different sizes. For example, this pasta is in a 1 kilogram package. When you want to cook spaghetti, you usually eyeball the amount you need. But fortunately, it doesn't have to be that way. Spaghetti recipes typically call for about 125 grams of dry pasta per serving. If you have a kitchen scale, it's easy to weigh out this amount per person. But what if you don't have a scale? That's where this spoon comes in handy. Using this hole, you can measure out the amount of pasta that should be cooked for one person. So just scoop the spaghetti through it and cook exactly the amount that should be. If you're cooking pasta for one person, 1 serving is enough. If you're cooking for more people, measure out more portions using the spoon, and you're done. Try out this function next time. Check beforehand whether the hole in your spoon also measures out about 125 grams of pasta and let me know in the comments.
Delicious dinner with white cabbage. You won't want to eat regular meatballs anymore. Take 1 medium-sized cabbage. Cut it into 3-centimeter pieces from the top. Place each piece gently on a baking sheet. Season the cabbage with salt and pepper. Transfer the ground meat to a large bowl. Add 1 finely chopped onion. Crush 3 cloves of garlic and add them to the meat. Add a tablespoon of red pepper, a tablespoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of salt. Then sprinkle a tablespoon of nutmeg and Provençal herbs. Put on a rubber glove and mix everything thoroughly to evenly distribute the spices. Remove the glove and grease your hand with oil. Take a piece of meat and shape it into a round cutlet. It should be the diameter of 1 cabbage leaf. Then, place it on the cabbage. Repeat the process. Add 50 grams of chopped chives to the bowl. Add 30 grams of dill. Then, transfer 200 grams of natural yogurt to the bowl and 20 grams of tomato concentrate. Mix everything thoroughly until you get a uniform consistency. Spread the mixture over the cutlets with a spoon. Cover the meat completely. Place the prepared dish in an oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius. Bake for 45 minutes. Meanwhile, make the sauce. Add 20 milliliters of milk to the natural yogurt. Add a clove of garlic and your favorite spices. Mix everything. Pour the dish with the sauce. This cabbage meatball tastes excellent. It is healthy and satisfying. My family loves it.